All right, so I just wanted to go over really quickly about setting up the design elements of your pages. If you take a look over here, this is right now I'm showing all the pages here. This is just a sample book that I was showing you earlier in the first video. But here I wanted to go over these little icons over here. We didn't really talk about those much in the first video. So if you click on this, this is where you get all the elements that you can add to the pages that we talked about. This is where you can actually change your background color of your page. You can move things around. You can change your margins. You can kind of see where you want to play around with your margins. I wouldn't play around too much with any of that at the beginning. Maybe once you get into it and you understand how things work a little bit better and how much content you want to have in your book and on each page, you could do that. But it'll be set up pretty basic and it will probably work for you. But here's where I wanted you to be able to set up some features that make it easy. So click on your, so it's on document settings, and it's this icon right here. And it might show like this. You might not see anything. So click on the default settings right there. And then you can pick your template colors. You can decide what color you want your backgrounds, your this. You kind of play around with these colors, and you'll see where they show up throughout your ebook just by selecting the colors that you think you would like to have in your book. You can also decide that you want all of your headlines to be a certain font. And look, I'm trying to find where I had my headlines were the freestyle, and you can pick whatever you feel like works for you and your brand. You can go ahead and set up what size you want all of them to be and the color, so that you're not having to change these every time you go to a new page. And then also this works for the text in the book. I have it set at Lato. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and 18 as the point count. If you want to go a little farther down, you could go to 16. I wouldn't go much smaller than that. 18 is a really good size that works on both tablets and phones if people are reading it, and also on the computer. And then any color that you want, any links highlighted. Now you can go on, when you're working within the book, you can change any of these that you don't like if the color doesn't work for whatever reason with the background or whatever you're doing on a specific page. But these will just be your default colors, so that as you create the book, it's really easy and simple to kind of move along in the book. And you can also decide if you want to show a header or show your footer on all pages. I actually set up with page numbers as well, so you can show footer on all pages right here, and then you can add in as an element. So if you go back here, you can add in the page number to the page. I wouldn't obviously put it on the cover page, which this is what page, that's the page we're on now. You can start it on page 1, or start it on the first page that you want to have the page numbers, and then it will populate all the pages. So you can take here, go click here. I just clicked on the introduction page, and I'm going to put page number. I'm going to drop that in to the footer. Believe it or not, yeah, it's pretty easy. And then you can decide how you want it to look. I just put, so it gives you the option right here. You can choose, I put X, and then I centered it. And so the page numbers populate automatically at the bottom of each page, and that's how you set that up. So just wanted to do this quick little video just to kind of show you some little design elements that help you along the way. Thanks.